What's up guys, it's Danny, and today we're building and reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Republic fighter tank from 2022 and comparing it against the 2017 and 2008 models. This is going to be a very opinionated review, so buckle up, hit the like button for the Republic, and don't forget to subscribe for lots more LEGO Star Wars news, builder reviews, and shopping hauls. Getting right into this set at 75342, it has 262 pieces and is recommended for ages 7 and up. It retails for $40 here in the US, includes 6 minifigures, and there is some side box art. The back of the box will show the play features, but I'm going to do a lot better job of that in just a moment. First, inside we have the instruction manual with the other spring sets featured on the back page. There are 2 numbered bags, 2 of them with the number 1 on the bag, and quite a few stickers. The build took me about 40 minutes, but it's only going to take you 50 seconds.
Bruh.
The minifigures for this set include a brand new exclusive Mace Windu with arm printing. He has the Jedi emblem on the left arm and communications on the right arm. This is a new torso, but the legs and face are the same from the figure in the UCS gunship. His purple lightsaber here is also frosted, and that color of course provided the inspiration for the 187th Clone Legion, which is a non-canon legion of troopers loyal to Mace Windu, and this airborne trooper is their commander. Based on the 2006 Hasbro action figures, LEGO nailed the look of these guys down to the tan straps, continuous torso, hip, and leg print. This figure looks absolutely fantastic, and the other 2 here are no exception. They have similar prints, but with purple ammo belts and foot printing. They've also got hash marks on their hips to match the ones on their helmet, and just the 1 gray shoulder strap. All 3 clone faces are the same, as they should be, but unless these troopers become canonized in some upcoming Star Wars project that I'm not aware of, I'm gonna always think this was a pretty bizarre choice for LEGO.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
I think it would have made the most sense to include 212th troopers, particularly if they're going to be included in another set in 2022, but let me know down in the comments below which Clone Legion you would most want out of a set like this. Additionally, this set includes 2 droids, which is a nice inclusion in a $40 set that could have easily been a $30 set, similar to the 501st Battle Pack, which also, oddly enough, has 23 more pieces and the same amount of figures. But this is not a battle pack. These figures are not in any other sets as of now, and this is a brand new Mace Windu. Not that that justifies the price point at all, but considering the 2021 AAT, which retailed for $40, it quickly went on sale for $31.99, and I could see the same thing happening for this set. What I've already seen happen a lot for this set is a lot of criticism regarding the actual build of the tank. Obviously, 3 elements on this tank really stand out, which I think hold it back from being great. However, looking at it as a whole, it doesn't look bad, and the dimensions are on point. It's about the proper height and the length, and if you're into modifying LEGO sets, there's a couple of fixes to make the set look a lot better, which I'll talk about in another video. Purely judging this set, however, my biggest criticism is that it's flat. It's too low to the ground, and there are like 4 studs of flat surface on either side. I mean, you could have a barbecue on this thing. It's like a patio. The next con of the set is, of course, the X-Wing canopy that doesn't quite line up with the side, so you get this big gap, which bothers me. Third is these rounded elements here on top which hang over and thus create a floating connection, which isn't terrible, but I broke it off a few times when I was trying to open the hatch, so could have been improved, but the closed hatch really does look smooth, and now I'll begin to tell you all the things that I actually like about the set. Spring-loaded missiles. So much more powerful than stud launchers. I mean, who puts stud launchers on a vehicle? That's like duct taping a pistol to your car. Spring-loaded missiles are the way to go for more powerful twin laser cannons, perfectly mounted right underneath the dummy guns, and fireable by pinching inwards, which is good, because it wouldn't make sense to have them fire any other way. The interior space is quite spacious, easily fitting a trooper inside, and the top gunner position actually positions as the gunner in place of an actual mounted laser turret. So instead of duct taping guns to the side of your car, we've gone with a cheaper route of duct taping a clone trooper to it. Really taking advantage of how expendable those clones are. The back hatch opens up, revealing the back side of that expendable clone trooper, and provides just enough room for the commander to snuggle up nice and cozy while praying that the tank's not hit from the back panel, as a direct blow would result in devastating damage, effectively eliminating all 3 troopers inside. Not a great design by the Republic, but not a bad one by LEGO. The sticker details are also on point, with 4 on the sides, 2 Republic logos, which I might add are the correct Republic logo, and I gotta give kudos for this accuracy right here. The details here on top look good, and then here's the 3 iron ingot details on the canopy, which were immeasurably difficult to place for some reason.
Oh my god.
It took me 3 minutes. 3. So as long as you look at this tank from either straight on or slightly above, it actually looks quite nice, but it's the profile view that makes this thing look like a roller skate. I can appreciate some of these tiled off areas, and like I said before, a few modifications would go a long way on this model. So how does this newer set stack up to the other 2? Great question, thanks for asking. But the answer actually isn't that simple, because all 3 of these are based off of the same TX-130 Sabre class tank, but there's no standardized drawing. So if you look at the cutaway, it resembles the 2008 version a lot more. Versus the one from Battlefront, it's smaller, flatter, and it doesn't have that top gun. So it's gonna look a lot more like this one. I think the best way to put it is that this is a perfect blend of both of these tanks. So then is it even worth it to go out and buy these older ones? Let's take a closer look. Back in 2017, you could pick up this 300-piece set for only $25. And it includes Ayla Secura and a clone gunner, which are both unique to this set and worth about 20 to 30 bucks each. You also get 2 droids with the set. The best part of the build is by far how small and compact it is, so that you can actually hold it in your hand, you can play with it, swoosh it all around, and also it has clips on the sides, so you don't have to duct tape your tools and weapons on. You can also fit 1 minifigure on the inside, and there is a control panel on the inside. Like I said, there's no top gun turret on here, so the gunner is actually a driver, but don't say it, don't say it, he doubles as a gunner. Oh my god! There's a compartment in the back so that you can store some of the additional studs for the stud launcher, and there are only 4 stickers on this entire thing. On the bottom you can see the 4 wheels that raise the whole thing off the ground just enough so that you can really impale the clankers. And the front view right before you get run over looks pretty sick too. Overall, it looks like a fighter tank, it's detailed, but as a con, it's super tiny. Set 7679, on the other hand, is an absolute behemoth compared to this guy. And with twice as many pieces and twice the price, the set comes with half the minifigures. It retailed for $50 back in 2008 and has 592 pieces. It includes a standard clone and a unique clone with armor that's worth about 20 bucks. What's so fascinating about this set is the tank's size, which allows so much room for activities. While there's no firing features on the main guns, you can actually rotate the posterior armor to reveal 6 flick-fire concussion missiles. And unlike the other 2 models, this one does come with a beam turret on top. It's unfortunately not secured all that well, and the antennas in the top hatch are quite fragile as well. A cool feature of this set is when you open up the amazingly detailed back hatch here, it releases a rubber band mechanism that pops the gunner into place. There's a control panel for the turret, and if he's taking too much heat, you can just push him right back down, close the hatch, and he's safe. Unless, of course, they get hit from the back. This top section is removable, revealing the driver's seat, which is in the correct location, and you get 2 of those fun targeting computers. There's also a section in the front that houses 4 power cells that power the repulsor lifts, shields, and cannons. And additionally, there are 2 front cargo sections for munitions and supplies, and both rails of this tank are actually on the proper angle. You can see that they're attached to 3 hinges so that you can angle them downwards as opposed to being flat. On the bottom you can see the 4 wheel discs, and just like the gunship, there are actually supports here so that the wings don't drag. I really like all the features on this larger tank, and it looks really good on my shelf. So with all that being said, which set is superior? Well, in terms of play features, I'd have to give it to the new 2022 model because it's super easy to access the figures and it's got spring-loaded missiles. It's small enough to actually play with, but big enough to look the part. As for minifigures, I have to again give it to the 2022 model because who doesn't love more clones? And you get super sweet Jedi. Sorry, Ayla. You just didn't really get a lot of screen time. It's kind of cut short, tragically. For display, however, I have to give it to the 2008 model just purely because of its size and shelf presence. Its design accuracy and features put it on par with the display set, and it's just hard to really compare it with these other two. And as much as I like this little 2017 tank, it doesn't really boast any superior features that would make me want to go out and buy it over getting, say, this $40 tank. And like I said, there are a few things that can make this thing look a lot better. So stay tuned for my next video on how to actually upgrade this $40 tank. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy building.